this is Joel Wright for KROT, KROT, and we're out here at Cooper High School watching the Cooper ROTC Rocket Club firing rockets. And they should be ready to go any second now. And I'll be getting out of the way here so you can watch this exciting action. Okay, I'm back again, and I just happened, while we're out here filming, I happened to run into a bystander here. And your name?
Dan Wheeler.
And what do you do around here?
Well, not much really. I just came out to see the rocket firing.
And what do you think is going to happen out here?
Well, I don't know. I've never seen one of these before, and you know, I saw it in the paper this morning. I just thought it'd be interesting to see what really happens.
Well, I'm sure we'll all be waiting and seeing what's going to happen. It should be very exciting. You can give us your impressions from time to time while we're filming, okay?
Okay.
Now back to the rockets. Looks like they're doing something. I don't know what they're doing. You can see the parachute. The first firing went up very high. It was a small rocket, but something went wrong with the parachute, and it came down very fast, and I'm sorry we didn't get it all on film. But Mr. Wheeler here and I saw it, and what's your impressions on the rocket?
I thought it would have been excellent firing if the recovery system would have properly worked.
Yes, my impressions exactly. These small rockets will be hard to film since they go up very fast. And we'll be back. We're going to go back to rockets now. Obviously, they had no trouble in recovering.
The other rocket was recovered. We have no idea of the extent of damage to the rocket.
So there's some hold up in the countdown.
Y'all can make comments.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there it goes. It also has a rather extensive altitude. We see it coming down now.
This is a streamer, ladies and gentlemen.
Make comments, I've got it.
There is no parachute because it is a streamer. That's why it's coming down a little faster.
It appears to be coming down a little bit better than the last one did, and will probably land a little bit closer to the launch site. We have a few spectators here who are trying to get in on the action. And it was an excellent landing made by Robert Rainey. Our next event is the launching of the modified Saturn V rocket. This rocket has only been fired once before and had a slight mishap with the recovery system, and is now jokingly being known as the Saturn II.5.
Looks like they're getting ready.
The recovery personnel are now moving out to the recovery area. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
We have liftoff. It appears that the rocket was not. It appears that the rocket has not. It appears that the rocket was most definitely off balance, and we therefore had the spinning action. We'll now go down to the launch area to find out if we can have a better story on what happened.
It appears to me that there was something wrong in the modified design of the aerodynamics of the rocket. Because as you saw, it flipped in the air and it crashed in the ground. Obviously, the engine was not very powerful, or the rocket was just too heavy.
Let's go get an interview.
So we have a couple more firings. I don't know, do you want to film these next firings or not?
We'll film
Okay, we're going to go ahead and film these next firings, and then we'll go down and interview some of the key personnel. Looks like they're getting ready to go.
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
and
And it's up. Beautiful launch. And it's going, the white smoke should come out now. And this is another streamer, so it's going to come down pretty fast. Yes, that was a very good launch. Doesn't seem to be any wrong with the rocket. It's going to come very near our camera. I think we better get out of the way. Oh, beautiful. Landed about, what, 5 or 6 yards away from my camera.
The cameraman had to duck.
almost clobbered our cameraman, but he's all right.
Tell me how brave he stood his ground.
Yes. Our cameraman was really on the job there. Didn't run away or anything. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire. That was a little rocket. It's a good launch. The parachute better come out. Oh! That was a pretty good launch. Okay, this is Joel Wright back again, and we like Dan Wheeler's comment so much that we've hired him at KROT, and he's now down at the launch site and is preparing to interview some key personnel. We'll be right with Dan Wheeler in just a moment.
Launch crew of the Saturn V here at Launch Control. Mr. McFadin here, can you tell me, in your opinion, what happened?
Well, the launch was rather successful until about 2 seconds into it. And then the astronaut somehow got his suit stuck in one of the switches.
Yes,
and
that aboard the fin. He threw the fin off, and then he thought he was in full control, but no! I told him to abandon ship. He didn't want to do that.
Radio
No!
contact.
We aren't crazy.
We are
And
innocent.
Our
Oh!
telescopes watched her come down.
Let's have an interview
And
with the
now,
astronaut.
one of the greatest astronauts is dead. I can't believe it.
Get the astronaut.
I've got an astronaut in my rocket over there, and he's on his way in a van. I'm serious.
Does it have anything to do with the Saturn V incident?
Who cares about that? Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
What's a Saturn V?
It's the rocket that just crashed.
This is Dan Wheeler again. We are now talking to the astronaut of the Saturn V, Mr. John Hancock. Do you have any comments? Well,
this is Joel Wright again for KROT. Thank you, Dan Wheeler, for that inspiring interview. And right now, they're loading the last rocket on the launch rail. This is I believe, an experimental rocket. I believe the builder of this rocket is Robert Rainey. And everyone's pretty excited. They seem to be running around. As you can see in the background, they're examining the Saturn V rocket. They're adjusting right now the angle that the rocket will be fired at. They want it to be just perfect. The angle has to be just perfect, or else it could mean the rocket will land on the roof or any place else. Oh, I'm on camera here. Mr. Wheeler, what do you think of the firing so far?
I think they are excellent and very well prepared.
I think we're ready for launching.
Ready for launch.
Here we go. We're ready for launching. They're yelling something at us. I can't understand what. Oh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have ignition. Now that's a pretty good launch. It's going way up.
Straight up.
And there we go. The parachute's out. It's a streamer again.
Streamer is.
And it's going right over us. It's coming down very rapidly. And it looks like it will have a safe recovery. Very good launch. Almost went on top of the roof. And we have a recovery person out there getting the rocket right now. And this has been an interesting day, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Thank you, Mr. Wheeler. As you can see, by covering such events as these, you can understand why we are last in ratings. So this is Joel Wright for KROT, signing off.